Greetings, family. We're hoping that you are well. I'm hoping that you are living your life to the fullest. Between Nigeria and Ghana, we have two small countries. One is Benin and the other one is Togo. Benin is closer to Nigeria, while Togo is closer to Ghana. Today we talk about Togo. Togo's president is called Faure Gnassingbé, and before him was his father and his grandfather. They were all presidents. Okay, Togo is like a small kingdom which runs on a democratic narrative, but we can see father, son, grandfather, they are all presidents. So when we remember Niger fighting with Benin, because Benin was like the one that was being used by France to fight Niger after Tiananmen's group said no, his council said we are going to take over our country from these people who have been raping it and stealing from our people. Benin was the country that has been used. You remember the pipeline of Benin, they sabotaged. You remember a lot of things that they did. And Togo was that brother who would help them at under the water, like without the knowledge of that. But we kept reporting this news. Yeah? So Togo, we were like, hey, what is Togo doing? Because the others are all puppets, but Togo is allowing Niger to transfer their things, all that. So what is happening? So Togo is knocking the door of the AES, looking forward to a candidacy in progress to redraw West Africa. Togo is seriously positioning itself to join the alliance of Sahel states, a candidacy that is taking shape and could redraw the geopolitical map of West Africa. Togolese Foreign Minister Robert Dussey has confirmed his country's intention to join the AES, a strategic alliance comprising Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. This is what he said, in quotes, Togo is considering joining the AES, a strategic decision that could reshape regional cooperation and provide access to the sea for member countries. That is what he said on social media. This announcement marks an important step in rapprochement between Togo and the AES. Minister Dussey had already raised this possibility in January, emphasizing the alliance's quest for sovereignty. Togo's interaction with the AES would strengthen the alliance, consolidate its position in the region. It would also provide member countries with access to the sea, a major ascent to the economic development. This candidacy, if confirmed, would demonstrate Togo's desire to assert itself on the regional scene and participate in the construction of a new order in West Africa. So I would say these are great news, because for the AES, they want an access to the sea, which is very instrumental in their growth. Perfect. But we have another problem. And this is the fact that these countries have always been on the side of France. They've always been puppet countries, like their leaders are puppets. And I don't know if the leaders of the AES will approve this, but we always look for how do we benefit. It's about how are my people going to benefit. So if the people of the AES, the population that is led by Tiani, Koitasini, and Ibrahim Traore are going to benefit from this, well and good. But you know what happens in the Litako Gurma? Like, what are the rules? Will Togo be able to follow that? Because among the rules is completely breaking the ties with France. Is Togo ready to do this? Is Faure Gnassingbé ready to do this? I don't know why the foreign minister is saying this, but there has to be a consideration that they have sat down with the president and said, I want to join this confederation. And this is a growing confederation, and Togo is looking at it and saying, we want to be part of this new, consolidation, new organization, because ECOWAS is no longer important to us. It's finished. And if Foknasimbe will be able to look into this and, attain all the qualifications and join the AES, you know what? The AES will be like that mushroom, and or a tree. We can say a tree or a mushroom, and it will grow, because a tree grows, a mushroom just mushrooms. They'll have a pot, which with the coming of the new Senegalese administration of Sonko and Diomaye Faye, we thought that it would be, but they said no, we are not joining the AES. But if these guys got a pot and they created a corridor where they can sell their oil without going through Benin, and I think Togo is positioning itself in this line, because these guys can develop a pipeline in 6 months, a rail in 1 year, and who is to benefit? Isn't it Togo and their port, of Lome? Because remember, the person who was benefiting was Benin with their president Patrice Talon, but this guy was being used by the masters, and they would close the airport. But what happened? These guys decided to just withdraw and use the port of Lome. And if Togo is to position itself in this manner, they would go very far, they will develop, they will benefit. But the question is, will Foknasimbe stop being that friend of France? Will they cut ties with France and all the Western nations that have been exploiting their country? But remember, this guy is not those, we can say, like, democratically elected, because you see, it's a family thing. Will he be able to say, like, I'm leaving this for a newer generation or something? I don't know. But we can say this could benefit AES, this could benefit the people of Togo. But what about the president and the people at the helm of it? So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it is prudent for the AES leaders to accept Togo to be one of them? Or do you think this is a trap by you know who, right? If you'd like to support us, we have Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. And also we have super chats and super thanks. We also have a WhatsApp number if you'd like to contact us directly. Let us discuss things with you. Let us talk. Our brothers and sisters in the US, some I know you've been wanting to move back home to Africa. Just call us on WhatsApp. We can tell you, the countries that we have information about Burkina, about Senegal, about Togo, about Kenya, about South Africa, Tanzania, Rwanda. So we can give you information as we have, free of charge, no charging. We become friends, we are family, we are brothers, we are sisters. And let me see you in our next video. Bye.